What's up? What's up? Welcome back to Real Talk and Healthy Food. It's your girl. Come on in. Just go ahead and like and subscribe because you're rocking with the realists, okay? So I got another sad story for y'all. Watch this clip.
It is a video that has been shared across social media. A pair of Atlanta college students tased and dragged from a car during protests Saturday night. It led the city to fire two Atlanta police officers, and criminal charges could still be coming. Today, those students spoke for the first time. 11 Live's Andy Parati was there for that news conference. Andy, we learned a lot this afternoon.
Yeah, we sure did learn a lot from the couple and their attorneys, starting with the couple wasn't even involved with the protest. They were on their way home. Second, we learned that they are not quite ready to accept the mayor and the chief's apology. And Messiah Young, the young man driving, he suffered a fractured arm. Now, this all happened Saturday night, just after 9:30, near Centennial Olympic Park. Body camera video shows Messiah Young attempting to start recording cell phone video of someone screaming and on the ground under arrest. The officers then asked the Morehouse College student to drive away, then get out of the car. And then on the other side of the car, when they eventually stop, officers surround Young's passenger, his girlfriend, Tania Pilgrim, a Spelman College student. In seconds, police broke the driver's side window, slashed the tires, and officers Ivory Streeter and Mark Garner deployed their tasers, shocking both of them for 10 full seconds each. Less than 24 hours later, the mayor and the police chief apologized and announced they had fired two officers. The young woman who was shocked, the passenger, listened to what she had to say just moments ago.
This is the most traumatic thing that has ever happened, and I hope ever happens again in my life. I'm very shaken up. I don't even know how to act, what to do. I just can't stop thinking about if cameras weren't there, or if they would have went a little bit further. I can't stop thinking about what could have happened. It's all that keeps crossing my mind.
What do you say? What do you say? Like during the time when the people are protesting, these motherfuckers are so bold that they just don't give a fuck. Like they don't give a fuck. Like they really just don't. They're protesting. In the midst of protesting, they go and do some shit like this. Like I don't know what the fuck to say. Like that shit is so fucked up. It is. And you could see on their faces from the interview. I watched their interview on CNN. They're fucked up. They're fucked up. They're going to live with that PTSD. I live with that shit to this day. Like to this fucking day. I think on the strength of them, I'm going to go ahead and upload my police brutality story. I recorded it, but I felt, I don't know the feeling that to describe, maybe too vulnerable to share that story, but I'm gonna go ahead and just share it and post it up, because I really can't verbalize um how disheartening, heartbreaking, how you feel out of control, you feel hopeless, you feel what's another word for hopeless? What's another word for like you can't do shit about it? Like there's nothing you can do to change it. How do you describe that these motherfuckers could do anything the fuck that they want to do to you? They're just now getting prosecuted and charged and arrested for the shit that they're doing. But for me, that just does not feel like enough. You know what I'm saying? Like they need to get the electric chair. The laws need to be changed to where these motherfuckers rot and burn in hell where they fucking belong. You know what I'm saying? And for them to be so young, I dated a Morehouse man myself, and just to know like the standards that they abide by and how they uphold themselves to a high regard is, it's just even more. She's a Spelman woman. I hope that they channel this energy into their studies and make an impact on the world better than um, the previous generation has. I think my generation and the next generation has had enough of this bullshit. And another thing, we need to stop recording and start helping people. We need to stop. We need to go ahead and do what it is we're supposed to do and jump in and start putting the pause on these motherfuckers when they start. You know what? I'm not going to say that. I don't want to get, I already been on the roll, but they looking for any and every reason to not let my subscribers, to unsubscribe my subscribers. So let me not go into that, but just let me tell you, I'm more on the Malcolm X side of things than anything. But now that y'all done seen that clip, let me know what you think down below. How you feeling? How you dealing with this? You know what I'm saying? Because it affects all of us. It does. And I feel like we're getting too used to seeing this. It's almost like police brutality porn or some shit. Like the way that they display this is like a modern day lynching. Like,
In mind, there were children at some of these big events where they lynched people. That's one of the surprises to me in the whole story is that, in one case, 15,000 people showed up in a town square in their Sunday best. This was one of the more remarkable photographs that we included in the story. It's the lynching of Jesse Washington in Waco, Texas. And he was tortured while people looked on. And there's one photograph from this lynching where you actually see a man holding up his friend so that he can get a better view. There was a lot of community acceptance of these crimes, and you can see that clearly in this photograph. Some of them are shocking, and you can't get them out of your head when you see them. I keep thinking about a few of them. No, one is the woman that we show. I keep thinking of her. This photograph is Laura Nelson, who was actually lynched with her son. If you look at the full photograph, she's hanging from a bridge, and on the other side of her bridge is her teenage son. I keep thinking of Wes Johnson, who was the first victim in the story. That's the only picture of him in his life as far as our reporters were able to determine.
you were able to photograph from somebody who was actually there. Sorry for the janky clipping, but that's what it feels like to me. It feels like this is a modern version of it. It feels like people are too comfortable with seeing us being murdered on TV. You know, they could see it on TV and then switch the channel to another episode of Friends, or I don't know what the fuck comes on TV anymore, whatever, a sports show or whatever TV show that they want to watch. You know what I'm saying? And just be complacent and comfortable with the murder of people and children and women. And it's just like they don't give a fuck. And my suspicions are up because, you know, why do they give a fuck now? So I'll address going into that in my George Floyd update video, but that's how this strikes me. As a modern day lynching, like they don't give a fuck, like they could just do whatever the fuck they want to do, and people are gonna watch and be entertained and move on. So that's just how I feel. But let me know how you feel down in the comments down below. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, hit me up on the gram. I'm posting more on the gram now. Um, and I really want to know how you feel and how you're dealing with all these things. Okay, I'll see you on the next one.